So I should be talking and you guys should be hearing me over the music, which is the main thing, because if you want to listen to the full album, go listen to it in your own time. I don't want to hear anyone saying, Drew, why are you talking over the main part? Fucking nerds. Sounds great for its time, 2005. Sounding very, very clean in my ears. I'm getting Metallica vibes off of some of the guitar work, the overall intensity of the guitars, the drumming as well, but also some of the deliveries from a vocal standpoint as well was quite Metallica. I kind of want to see if I can play this section here. It sounds pretty fun. Okay, let me just find where that is in the actual song. Give me a sec. Let's fucking go. That last bit was starting to piss me off big time. I've been doing this for too long. Yeah, when the grooves come in, it's very Lamb of God, that like groove metal style. Bit of like thrash metal there at the start, which again is never really my style. But overall, enjoying the rhythm of this. It feels like right now it's kind of like a mixed bag between Avenged Sevenfold and Lamb of God. Like all these sections here are obviously the groovier sections, which I guess is what Lamb of God is definitely in the Omerta album. But some of the intricate lead work that led into this was obviously way more Avenged, so it's kind of like a nice blend of the two. Okay, that one like had a bit of melody to it, which again I'm kind of like hoping for a little bit more of that, because from what I've heard from What the Dead Men Say, which again, to be honest, that's an album that came out 15 years later, so maybe they haven't developed their sound as much. But you know, this album from the title track has a lot of melody. That's right up my street. Okay, the last two tracks are potential growers for me. I don't think anything is on playlist for me right now, to be honest, but there is definitely some underlying hints of melody in there that I definitely could see myself getting down with at some point, because like I said, when I heard What the Dead Men Say, granted that album came out 15 years later, it's a lot more modern overall. I don't know how much exactly their sound has changed. I'd have to go back and listen to What the Dead Men Say, but I remember that track having just a lot of fucking melody in it that kind of maybe didn't grab me at first listen, but when I listened to it a few more times, it just kept going. And it's been a track I still play on stream to this day, and I would have heard it like in and around 2021, maybe even 2020, going back that far. So, you know, it's been a while that's been on my playlist and I still go back to it. So definitely a fantastic track that's stood the test of time, I guess, over the last 3 years, and definitely my taste, because my taste has developed quite a lot. Yeah, this is definitely one of their live tracks for sure. I can imagine this being such a good crowd lifter. Oh yeah. That again really makes me wanna. I love those simple riffs with those zeros in the middle of it. Just makes it so groovy, and also the tempo kind of changed slightly as well. But I'm not going to, because I've already been here for like 2 hours trying to film this video. Oh! Let's go. More of this, please. Best track on the album for sure. Hey guys, let me know if anyone else hears that. Maybe people who aren't like, I guess, maybe people who are more into the modern side of metal. Let me know if you're hearing the like Breaking Benjamin chord progression and I guess cadence of, I think this is Matt in this singing the chorus, but this is by far my favorite track on the album so far. I just can't help but feel like this sounds like a Breaking Benjamin track. But you know what the difference is? I think the tail end of that melody would probably be drawn out a little bit more in Breaking Benjamin. And I know two completely different bands, not trying to compare the two, but just I'm hearing like the vocal cadence is very Breaking Benjamin, and the like progression of the vocals as well is very like a I guess a phrasing that Breaking Benjamin have used a lot throughout their albums. Again, not saying this band copied Breaking Benjamin. We all know this at this point. I'm not saying that. But I would be more familiar with Breaking Benjamin's discography, hence why I'm making that like sonic comparison. That lead melody is really, really catchy. Like that's the catchiest part of the song for me. But that would get stuck in my head more than the actual vocal melodies. I think that. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, I've heard none of Gojira at all across this album, but this is the first time I've been like, okay, this kind of sounds like Gojira. I can't help but feel like Matt does sound like Breaking Benjamin's vocalist in certain ways. They'll surely destroy you. Oh. Very Opeth. I feel like Mikhail's gonna come in now. Hey. Not far off. Wow, very, very nice vocals from Matt. So overall, I would say this band is like falling right into that middle ground of, you know, something that I actually really like my taste is really aligned with, as is Omerta by Lamb of God. And then something that I can really appreciate, like Avenged Sevenfold with their City of Evil album, but it's not really my style and nothing I'd really be too excited about going back to. I know what my best track is, and I know what the grower of the album is. We've kind of already touched on it. I'm sure you guys can guess based on what I just said. But I don't really have a worst track on the album, so it's a testament to how like consistent the album's been from start to finish. There's nothing better when you unintentionally catch the groove without knowing the track. Try not to feel cool challenge is what this track is. This is so fucking cool. It sounds amazing as well. 2005, fuck me. That's very Lamb of God there. Oh yeah. boom, and a fade out to end the album.